welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa and today I want to show you my Sephora and Ulta haul. These are products that I bought with my gift cards for my birthday and Christmas, and I just wanted to share with you all the new goodies that I got. So we're going to start with Sephora. I had a $130 gift card for my boyfriend and then a $50 gift card for my friend Sarah. So I went into the Sephora at the Kohl's. And it actually wasn't too bad. I was worried that they wouldn't have as much as Sephora. It is much smaller. It's very similar to what Sephora used to be in JCPenney's. But they did have like the big name brand popular products there. So I picked up the Natasha Denona Retro Glam Palette. And I do own the mini. This is the mini that, I already owned, and I just love it. I think it's a really pretty color story with the muted greens and the pinks. And when they first released the retro palette, it was just a burgundy mauve palette, and I was kind of disappointed. But here is the Retro Glam, and I do think it's pretty, but it kind of stumps me a little when I use it. I don't know. I think it's a good to use this with it, because none of these shades actually completely dupe what's in this palette. They're similar shades, but it doesn't dupe it. I've used it a few times, and the looks I get are very light and like minty, but it is a pretty combination to mix the pink with the green. I think it's really pretty. I really wish I would have got the Colourpop Tinkerbell palette. That was really gorgeous. And some of these shades, you do have some cream in here. This one, Evergreen, is a cream shade. And I believe the shimmer called Flutter is a cream shade. It's really pretty. It kind of feels like a Super Shock. And it's really intense, especially when I use like a sponge applicator brush. But it is a pretty palette. It may be a bit overpriced for what it is, honestly, but I'm glad I got it because I was such a big fan of the mini retro. I did pick up this skincare set. It was $17. It's from Paula's Choice. I've never tried anything from Paula's Choice, heard great things, so I was intrigued. You do get the Skin Perfecting 2% BHA liquid exfoliant with salicylic acid, and then the Paula's Choice Youth Extending Daily Hydrating Fluid, which is pretty much like a moisturizing sunscreen. They are kind of, small size. This is something like I feel like you would get as a birthday gift at Sephora, like the size of it. But I don't know, I was just curious and I wanted to try it. So this one is kind of like a toner. You do leave it on your skin. It's not a rinse off product, but it kind of leaves like an oily film. It's much different than the toners I'm used to using. But they don't actually say it's like a toner. And it says you could use once or twice daily, apply over face and neck. Do not rinse. For daytime, always follow with the sunscreen. So it's nice. It comes with this. And this is like just a really liquidy, like moisturizer sunscreen. So I haven't used this long enough to see if it actually helps. I mean, I've been breaking out really bad along my like jawline. So I don't know. I'll keep using it, see how it goes. And I picked up this. This is like such a great face wash. I know it's been around forever, and probably most people have tried it. It's the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser. And I want to say it smells like rose. If you're not into rose, you probably wouldn't like this, but I just love it. I feel like it makes my skin feel so silky and clean. I just enjoy the experience of using it. That's mostly why I enjoy it. This is a mini. I want to say I paid around $15 for this. I mean, it's probably not a great value compared to the full size, but I do enjoy this product, and I don't know, I just wanted to pick it up. So I did pick up this little set. It was $25, and it comes with the Laneige Lip Treatment Balm, a Rare Beauty full-size lip liner, the Clinique Black Honey. That's pretty much why I bought it. The Too Faced Lip Injections. I did give the Laneige to my daughter. It's a real tiny mini size, something you'd probably get for like 100 point perk. So The lip liner I'm wearing right now, I put it on all over my lips with the Too Faced lip injection on top of it. And I think this is a really nice lip liner. I enjoy the color. It's just good. And the Too Faced, since I put it over the lip liner, I did get slight burning, but it wasn't too intense. I heard this was like crazy intense. Over the lip liner, it wasn't too bad. So I don't know. It is super mini though, but this is the reason I bought this, Black Honey. So this is so talked about, so popular. And the first day I bought it, I used it. I tried it on and it was really pretty. I liked it. The next day I go to open it for work, you know, put it on, and there's no product in there. It's not in the lid. It's not in the thing. I searched all over, like my vanity, the floor. I don't know what happened to it. It must have flew. I don't know. So I'm so bummed. It's such a pretty, like, glossy color. I really like this, and I really wanted to own like a cult classic. I believe it is a mini size, so I guess I'll just have to make the splurge. I know Clinique has a lot of their products on sale right now on their website. Hopefully it's still on sale. But yeah, I'm so bummed about that. It was fine. I used it, and then the next day it was gone. I don't know. I'm sure I'm going to find it somewhere under something like filled with cat hair and like all gross. So yeah, that was a bummer, but I didn't think this was a bad little set for $25. And the last item I picked up from Sephora, so just these items was like almost $180. It's just so crazy how expensive Sephora is. But I did pick this up. It's the Gucci Flora Gorgeous Jasmine set. So pretty much I paid $36 for the set, and it's pretty much paying for the travel size and getting this for free. So I figured I would get it. And this travel size is a sprayer. So this sprays, it's not a roller ball, which is nice. And then this little guy is just, you could just dab it on like that. Oh, it smells so good. It's a floral. Oops. Oh no. It's definitely a sweet floral. I did actually buy the pink one. There's a pink one, Gorgeous Gardenia. And I bought that for my daughter, this set. And I realized she wanted something else, like it was the wrong perfume. I don't know, I got it confused. She wanted Dior, I picked up the wrong one. So I returned it and got her the Dior Roses and Roses. I feel like Roses and Roses is a more mature scent, but my daughter she's young, she's 17, but she seems to enjoy those types of scents. But this is definitely youthful. I feel like very sweet, very floral. The full size of that perfume is $149. I guess that's like what designer perfumes go for. It is a floral and it's considered a classic floral. The key notes are mandarin essence. I don't know, I don't smell anything that smells like oranges, but grandiflorum jasmine, if I'm saying that right. Definitely you can smell jasmine, and sandalwood to give it like some depth to it. I feel like I think it smells so good. I'm happy with that purchase. Now let's get into my Ulta haul. So my friend Dee Dee here on YouTube, Dee Dee Beauty and More, gave me a $25 gift card for my birthday. I did show this in my birthday Christmas video, what I got, but I just want to show you guys again because I've been trying these products out a little longer. So I got the new Milani highly rated lash extensions tubing mascara. At first, when I first use it, it's a very wet mascara, so it can weigh down your lashes and it can get clumpy real quick. And when the first few times I wore it, I noticed because it's a tubing formula, like the flakes would fall off into my eye. But after a couple days of using it, I don't notice that anymore, and I actually enjoy this mascara. I feel like it lasts all day. It looks the same as when you wore it in the morning as at night. No smudging, nothing, and it lasts through like work. I work in a kitchen, I open hot ovens, so a lot of times if I'm wearing certain mascaras, I'll get like the dark raccoon under eyes. I do not with this, and I feel like it adds more length than volume, but it's really pretty. And then I got the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Perfector 4-in-1 Glow Makeup. So this is supposed to be similar to like the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. It has a sponge applicator, which I don't know how I feel about it. It gives a slight glow, and it does come in skin tone shades. How I like to use this is all over my face. Well, first I put on like a pore blurring primer, then I'll put this all over my face, and then I'll just put concealer on areas I want to conceal for more of a light coverage product, and I like it that way. But I do notice sometimes when I squeeze, like, because you have to like wind up the product, this watery liquid will come out, and I actually, yeah, it like gets watery. I don't know if the product just doesn't mix well together, but once it mixes, it's fine, but it's like gets real weird, and it like dripped on my new Natasha Denona Retro Palette in one of the powder shades. I was like, oh my gosh, you know? So that's the downside of this product. And it has a light glow, which is nice, but that's weird that it does that. So my friend Sarah also gave me a $50 gift certificate to Ulta. So I did place an order online, and Colourpop came out with 2 new little palettes. They also have a bigger palette, but I chose these two. They're like $14 a piece now. The prices on everything are just going up. But I got Sage the Day, and then I got Petals in Point, I believe. And I'm wearing this palette today. And I just think it's such a pretty soft pink palette. Here's a little packaging. It's real pretty, real delicate, no mirror, which is a bummer. But I love the shades, and I feel like it's, for the most part, it's a very well-rounded palette. I put the pink all over my lid to set everything down. And we have this gray color. This can go in the crease, and so can this. And this I could use to deepen up the crease. This I put on top of this shade, and then I put this shade Pink Ribbon in the center, this shade Satin Tips in the inner, and then I highlighted with Fluffed Tutu. So it's just a really pretty palette. It's nothing too unique or revolutionary. If I didn't have a gift card, would I spend my own money on it? Probably not. But it is very pretty. It's very soft. I feel like you're going to get very soft looks out of this palette, but it's really pretty for a day-to-day. And I really do like how pinks and grays go together. It's very cool. This shade right here is like a really cool, almost like charcoal color, like dark gray. It's just so pretty. It's just a pretty palette. And then Sage the Day. Cute little like green. I remember Sage was like the color of the year last year. And here is the palette. I haven't used this yet, but I think it's pretty as well. A little darker. I feel like I could get dark looks out of this, but probably light looks too. It feels like a pretty well-rounded palette as well. And it has that classic like duochrome Nature Bay, I think. It's what that Wet n Wild Comfort Zone duochrome that's in a lot of palettes. Like in Tarte, I have a lot of palettes with this shade, but it is a really pretty shade. So far, I think it's really pretty. This shimmer green is really pretty too. I feel like this would be a really pretty fall palette, but you could use it whenever you want. And then, or even spring, you could like focus on the lighter shades for the spring. So yeah, I'm happy with those 2 purchases. I'll definitely want to use this palette tomorrow. And then Ulta finally has this online. Like for a while there, you could only order on Elf's website, and it would sell out all the time. And I like ordering from like Ulta or Sephora because I feel like, you know, the points and all that. But yeah, it was finally available on Ulta's website, and the Halo Glow Liquid Filter. And this is huge. This is a big bottle. I was not expecting it to be this big. It looks like a foundation. Well, here's the Maybelline. Yeah, I feel like you're going to get way more product than the Maybelline. And it has a doe foot applicator. And I do have this all over my face today. This one is a lot thicker, more pigmented than the Maybelline, and it's a lot more glowy. I don't notice any like glitter it's just more metallic, more glowy. And how I used it today was with a pore filling primer. I put it all over my face, and then I just concealed where I need to. So I could have probably put some more concealer under there, but it gives you a really nice, soft, pretty look. Like if you just, for day to day. And I did set my face with powder. I always thought I was had normal skin, but I feel like I am normal leaning oily because I do get oily at the end of the day. So I do like to set with powder, but I think it looked really pretty. It might be a tad too dark for me. I think I got the second shade. Yeah, I got shade 2 Fair Light. And I feel like it's a touch too dark. I should have actually went with the lightest shade in the line. And I remember hearing people say it runs a little darker than you would think. But so far, this is the only time I used it. I think it's really pretty. And I do think it would be really pretty as like a glow. It's not going to look like a traditional highlighter, but it'll give you that like fresh glow. And then the last product is the new L'Oreal Telescopic Lift. I tried it today for the first time, and wow, it definitely gives me length, and I feel like it gives me a little more volume than the Milani. And I've heard this is a tubing formula, but I'm not 100% sure, because nowhere does it say in the packaging that it's tubing. I will find out later when I wash it off if it's tubing. But like, here's the packaging, you know, classic, sleek, but it is light. And then the brush is so different. It has like a flat edge and then like a bristle side, and it is a plastic wand. And I guess let me read it, because step 1, lift and load your lashes using the front hook bristles. Okay, so like use it to the side to load your lashes, and then use the side hook comb to separate your lashes. Oh no, I'm so confused. Or no, okay, so you're supposed to load it with the flat side like that. Okay, I didn't do that. I did it wrong. And then turn it to get like separate and fluff your lashes, and it'll be for volume and length. This is a very wet formula, just like the Milani, and I kind of like wet formulas because I feel like they build really quick. And with this wand, you can get like right up to the root, which is nice, but I guess it's just like something I'll have to learn how to use, because I did have to use like an old mascara wand to kind of like comb through because it got clumpy real quick. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'll have to try this a little more, because usually mascaras are really good after a couple days. That's when you get like the best out of them. So I'll try this a little longer to see how it compares to the new Milani. So far, I do like the Milani. It just needed a couple days to like really, I don't know, dry out a little bit, but this one's really good. And this one, I mean, my lashes do look pretty good, and they make my daughter's lashes look amazing. She has a beautiful big hazel eyes. Her eyes are much bigger than mine, and her lashes are so long. So she does get issues with mascara coming up here because her lashes are so long, but she hasn't tried hers yet either. In a future video, I'll probably update you guys. I do want to do videos using these products throughout, the month. Because there's 3 eyeshadow palettes, probably 3 different videos, and videos trying out both of these and how I like to use it. But thank you guys so much for stopping by and seeing what I got. If there's anything you want me to focus on in a video, let me know. If you've tried any of these products, let us know your thoughts on these products. And yeah, I hope you all have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.